repercussions for that. If you take a guy's head off in hockey, he'll just get back up and, go to the bench. Versus you stuff a guy in the wall, all of a sudden he's got to spend money, and then he's going to come back after you, and then you're going to have to spend money. So,
yeah, it's just a bad deal.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Well, what have I got next? I have so much going on. Okay, so I know a second ago with Shooting Targets USA, not a couple weeks ago. What is your connection with Shooting Targets USA?
That is, so I have 3 younger brothers. Sean and I run Limitless Walls and LW Contract. And then my 2 younger brothers, which is Danny, who raced, and Andy, who actually spotted me last year, they run our own Shooting Targets USA. And that's a company that cuts out metal targets for gun ranges and actually anybody that has a range at their home or a professional range.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. I've seen the sunglasses. They look cool, but I just can't afford it. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, so they also distribute other products. We make the targets in-house, but they've got all kind of gun products from, the Wiley X sunglasses to I forget who the ammo company is. There's Strike King. I think it's Strike King Ammo. I'm not sure. They said that anything gun related, even into guns, they have a gun broker. I don't know the whole way that they do it, but they're able to sell guns as well through Gun Broker.
Okay, gotcha. I was wondering, that's been your main sponsor for ever since you've what was it, like when you drove the 37 last year or the year before, like that, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's them. They're growing that business, and that's capturing the local market. We actually started putting targets into LTD Farm and I think it's Farm and Equipment. It's up here in King, and the targets have been selling really, really well outside of LTD.
Okay, and also, it'd be cool if I had Shooting Targets USA as a sponsor on my vlog channel. I was down there, and before the pre-race of the Shooting Targets USA 100 night, I had the camera. I shook your hand whenever I was out there and told you about had it. You qualified second, I believe. And I went up there.
We almost had it. Lee got us by like 4 100s or something.
Yeah, I was shocked at first, and I said, "Yeah, he's got the speed this year."
Yeah, qualifying is still. I don't have qualifying down as much as I feel we've got the our race pace. I still feel like I need to pick up about, I would say, a half a tenth to a tenth, to be top 3 every week. I'll hit it every once in a while, but I'm normally ranging between, anywhere from second, third to fifth or sixth. I want to move that pendulum from first or second to third or fourth.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was the dude with the camera. I had my friend Charlie with me, who, I don't know, he's not been answering me all day, so he's not here tonight. So it's just me. And, yeah, we go around there, we vlog. I don't know, you know what a vlog is, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I carry my camera around, I act like an idiot, try to catch a t-shirt. Caught 2 of them this year so far. One's hanging on the wall, and one's sitting on my shelf over here still wrapped up. So, yeah, that's kind of what we do, and it'd be cool to have Shooting Targets USA as a sponsor. Maybe I can grow one day and get that that'd be cool, though. I'd promote the sunglasses, 'cause I'm a sunglasses guy.
Yeah, you just got to talk to Danny and Andy.
Yeah, I'll get a hold of them. See if we can make that happen. I'd be a great promoter, I feel like. Me and Charlie. Come up with a good name, too. Shooting Targets. That's catchy. That's real catchy.
Yeah, I don't remember how they came up with it, but they've definitely gone through some logo renditions. That's for sure.
Wow. Hopefully they hear this. I'm gonna tell them that's a good name. I like that name. Yeah. See, I know this is a little off topic, but the paint scheme you went with this year, you've moved to the 10 car, and Dan, I'm assuming to get one car right, which is your car for this year, and him to maybe focus on his business, Shooting Targets USA. What is the color scheme? Where does that come from? The tan look. That's a different kind of look that you don't ever see on a race car.
That is part of their colors. So they were red and black, and that's where the gray came from last year in the 37. And they changed colors to be more of Army colors. So you've got that desert sand tan, and I forget what the green's called, but we didn't want to put that like camo green on the car, so we went with the desert sand tan.
Yeah, it looks really nice too. I like it.
Yeah, we wanted something different. I mean, a lot of the cars are, black, white, red, silver. So we wanted something that would stand out. If the car went around the racetrack, you knew it was that car. And when they switched to the desert sand, we kind of started throwing different paint schemes at the colors at the car before the season started, and that desert sand really showed up nicely with the black chassis that we had. So the tour car is going to be the reverse. It's going to be a desert sand chassis with a black body.
Yeah, that'll look good too. All right, let's see. You happen to have any questions for me? I mean, I feel like I should have asked that a long time ago. You have any questions for me you want to ask?
Well, so you said you race go-karts. You race anything else?
No, I just go down there and do those. I'd like to move up and do something like that once I get the money to do it. I like to do sportsman.
Sportsman?
Yeah.
They have a series up north. I wish they had down here. They're called Pro 4 mods. So they're like a three-quarter. They're like a three-quarter modified, and they're 4 cylinders.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I have to see a YouTube video on that.
I wish they had them down here because that would be so much fun. I feel like that would be the class that you would want to run at Bowman.
Yeah, I want something that's not too expensive. I know Sportsman's pretty expensive. I mean, I do GoPro stuff for Sterling Plemons. I'll put a GoPro in his car and every Saturday and film him and watch the footage on Monday at a shop. So, yeah, I see all the things that goes in that car. It is insane. Too much money for me to deal with.
I don't know what it costs to run one of those, but it's definitely not the same cost as a full-size mod. But I feel like that they would be a lot of fun to drive at Bowman. I mean, Bowman's too small, really, for full-size cars. Or at least it needs outside banking where you can run, side by side a little bit more, or, some Coke syrup on the outside groove. It's just so small and tight, compared to a Hickory, Orange County, Motor Mile. But for those cars that are a little smaller, it would be perfect.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I'd like to get into some kind of racing. Since I've been such a race fan for so long, I'd like to get in a car myself.
Well, racing's the same whether you're racing go-karts or racing a cup car. It's still trying to push whatever you're driving to the absolute limit and beat the guy that's next to you. So, as far as I'm concerned, if you're racing anything from pedal bikes to a cup car, you're doing the same thing. It's the same objective.
Yeah. Let's see. Well, we've reached the point of the episode where I know you couldn't race without sponsors. And so I want you to take this moment. I want you to thank all your sponsors.
Obviously, Shooting Targets USA.
The best sponsor.
The number one sponsor. We've got Wiley X on the car, Strike King, Lou's Fishing Group. Let's see, who else? We got Raymock Engines. I think that's about it.
Okay. Well, at least you got the one good main sponsor, Shooting Targets. I can't get over that. I don't know what it is about Shooting Targets USA. I want a sponsorship with them.
Yeah, now they're trying to get their name out there. So they have. If you catch Danny or Andy at Bowman, they have booths up there every once in a while.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to come check them out. I'm gonna see if I can give me a sponsorship on SNR Vlogs. It'd be cool. Yeah, my phone. Someone is blowing my phone up. I keep getting vibrations, so I'll stop talking for a second. I don't know who it is. I can't look at it because I'll accidentally hang up, and I don't want to do that again. I've done that a couple times. Oh, it was my co-host, Charlie Warren. He's finally decided to come out of his shadow and text me. Anyways, I've had a pretty fun time on here. What do you say?
Yeah, it's a great time. I appreciate you having me on.
Oh yeah, it's good to have different drivers come on, and modified drivers are some of the hardest to get because they are pretty much the most busy throughout the week. Because y'all run like the bigger races than any other division, more 100s, 50s, and of course twin races every week. So you have more than a podcast to worry about.
Yeah, it just takes so much to keep these cars going. It's running every single week really wears you down. For me, I've got a business I got to run. I got, my kids I got to take care of. I got my, Mikey's cars. He's got 2. We just got another one, so we're on 3 cars I got to keep up, plus my car. So it's just a lot, to run every single week back to back like we do.
Yeah, you're good at what you're doing, and yeah, you got to keep at it. It's almost over. You got like 4 weeks left, or 3 weeks left after tomorrow. So you get a little break, and then you get right back into modifieds again with Smart Tour.
Yeah. Yep. No, we're definitely looking forward to hopping in that new car and seeing what it can do.
Oh yeah, we'll get out there. I'll make sure I'll be at Wilkesboro whenever you do get to run that car. So it'll be cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, I like Wilkesboro. It's awesome. I went down there for the All-Star race this year, and the race wasn't great, but the experience was.
Yeah, that place definitely turns the history on, and it kind of brings you back to NASCAR's heyday for sure.
It does. It's incredible. I'm glad they brought it back.
And now we just need Rockingham to make its return.
I hope they bring it back next year. They need to make Wilkesboro a points race. So it'll be a little bit. I think that'll be where it is competitive because most of those drivers don't need $1 million. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't think most of them need $1 million. So I think they.
No, it's actually kind of, to me, it's like a pointless race because the All-Star race, when you look at the rest of the sports, they're picking the best of the best from each team, and there's hundreds of players. There's only 36 NASCAR drivers, so unless you're going to have a race with the 10 best, it's not really an all-star race. It's just they want to have an all-star event because all the other sports have an all-star event.
Yeah. All-star, I think making it a points race will make it a little bit more competitive as well because they have more than $1 million to fight for, which, like I said, most of them probably don't need it.
No, and really it's I don't know how much of the teams really put effort into it because it's a track that isn't a points race. They don't go to it, twice, so it's a one-off, and it's not like any other racetrack on the map. So